Hi, my name is Dr. Chiwembe. I'm a fresh graduate from med school, and today I'm just going to be talking to you about sanitary products. So, every 28 days, a woman goes through her menstrual period, and there's a couple of products out there, and today we're just going to discuss them so that you can know which ones could be the best for you. So there are a couple of sanitary products out there, and I know it can be quite confusing to know which product is best for me and which one isn't. So today we're going to list them all down, and I'm going to tell you the pros and cons, and therefore you can decide which ones are the best for you to use and which ones may not be the best fit. It is important to also use a product that's not only safe but is comfortable, budget friendly, and practical. There are about 5 options that you can use. 1. Sanitary pads and panty liners. 2. Tampons. 3. Reusable pads. 4. Menstrual cup. And 5. Period panties. So we're going to start with the all too common pads and panty liners. So we all know how pads look, and they look to be made of cotton, but in actuality they're made of a substance called rayon and SAP, standing for super absorbent polymers, which are typically partially plastic. Pros: no insertion required. 2. Can be worn over long periods of time, for example at night, without worrying of toxic shock syndrome. 3. No upkeep or cleaning required. Cons: high cost because supplies are purchased monthly. 2. Restrictive for activities, for example exercise and swimming. Pads also have an environmental effect. Because they're made of plastics, they're not biodegradable, leading to more pollution of the environment. Next, we'll move on to tampons. Most of us do know what they are, and this is just like a pad, but it is inserted into the vagina to absorb the menstrual blood. And because it is just like a sanitary pad, it is made of almost the same components, which are rayon and the plastic materials, the super absorbent polymers. And what makes this worse compared to the sanitary pads is because those toxic substances are now being inserted into the body. The pros: they're easily available, convenient to use, cheap upfront costs. The cons: environmental impact, high long-term costs, chemicals, risk of toxic shock syndrome, and dry vaginosis. Next are reusable pads and panty liners. Reusable pads are pretty much just the same as conventional pads and tampons, only they're reusable, meaning that their pros are they're economically friendly. Other cons are there's a huge choice and variety, better for the environment, cheap long-term costs, less irritating. Disadvantages are need to store used ones, there's high upfront costs, need to be washed, can take time to find your perfect match. What is important to remember when you buy reusable pads, it would be quite good for you to buy a product that is made of an organic material and not made of dyes, because dyes are known to cause irritations and can be sometimes harmful to our own skin and body. And what's new on the horizon is something called a menstrual cup, which is a cup that is literally inserted into the vagina, and it collects the blood, unlike the other products that we've been mentioning that actually absorb the blood. So pros of menstrual cups: cheap long-term costs, lesser environmental impact, no chemicals, reduced risk TSS, which is toxic shock syndrome. And the cons: takes practice to use, can take time to find one that fits you, and cleaning can be inconvenient out and about. Another advantage of menstrual cups is they actually hold more of the blood compared to the tampons and pads. So you can wear it for a longer period of time compared to the normal 4 hours. So for busy working women, this is actually a great option. And lastly, we have period panties. Yes, period panties. The meaning is in the word. Pros: they are comfortable and they're good coverage. The cons are they're expensive, intended as backup, changing while out and about. I know this has been a lot of information to take it, but it's important for you because this is your health. Women spend majority of their life in their menstrual phase, so it's important to be safe for yourself and also for the environment. So it's important to use a product that is right for you. So I recommend period products that are safe for you and the planet. So the only thing I would say is pick a sanitary product that is 100%